What's up YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about GFC outlets, ground fault circuit interrupter. 1, how to tell if yours is bad and how to replace it. And 2, the 2 different ways you can install them. So let's get started. Yeah. So this is an older GFCI, and it has a light here, but the light isn't on, so you know it's been tripped. But one way to tell, if you know you have power and none of your circuits have been tripped, for demonstration purpose, I'm going to use the non-contact voltage detector, and we show that we got power coming to the plug, but no power is coming out of the plug. So one way to tell, here you have a test. So if you're doing your test, nothing happened, and you do your reset and it doesn't reset, then you know the plug is actual bad. So if the test doesn't click it and your reset doesn't work, then you know your plug is bad. So we want to turn off our circuit breaker to this plug and change it out with a new one. Our new one, same setup, has the 2 lights that tells if it's been tripped. And on the back, this plug does not feed a circuit. So the first installation type we're going to talk about is where it doesn't carry a load. So that means your power is coming in and actually going out. So this circuit is the only circuit that's protected. So if it trips, it won't trip another circuit. So in other words, if this cuts off, it won't cut off another outlet on down the line. So this one is a single protected. So we're gonna bring our power in, and then we're gonna take our neutral back out. And so on the back of our outlet, you can see where it says line and load. So we're gonna hook both lines to our line set. And if we were feeding another circuit, we will hook it to the load. We'll talk about that next. So we're gonna hook our black to the gold side and our white to the silver side. And our green is gonna be our copper. So let's get that hooked up. So here's our new outlet installed, and as you can see, it has the circuit light. That means it's been tripped. So this is your test, and then you just basically push it back in to reset it. No lights mean it's working. That's your test button, and that trips it. So that means no power to that circuit, to that outlet. That's it. And that's your test. So if you come in and you see your light, that means it's been tripped. So let's go to the next one. So the second way to install a GFC outlet is with the load, which means it's protecting another outlet. So for instance, we have this light plugged to that outlet, and this GFCI does work. So if we push test, or it was to trip, it protects that outlet. So that's what they mean by load. It means that this GFC is protecting another outlet. If it's working fine, then everything's working fine. So that outlet is protected. If that outlet was to trip, it would trip here. So let's show you how to hook that one up. So once again, so you can see on the back of this outlet, there's the line coming in and then the load going out, which feeds the other plugs. So that's the second way to hook it up if you're feeding another plug. So we're gonna bring our line in, which is gonna be our positive going in, and our load, which is gonna feed the other outlet. So make sure you don't get these wires crossed. The best thing to do is to tape off the two that's going into the line and take off the two that's going into the load and label them. That way you know which ones, or disconnect them one at a time. That's the easiest way to do it. And hook it up the same way. So let's get that done. So we have that one installed, and once again the difference is this one has a load on it, so when you're testing it, which is your test button, the small one, and your reset button is here, then it activates the other outlet. So your test button, and you can see your trip light, and then your reset. So if this video helped you on installing your GFCIs, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more upcoming videos. We'll talk to you later.